Midnight.
Yo, what's going on?
Not much. I'm just waiting for this stream to pop up.
Wicked. Doing pretty good.
Hopefully my voice is a bit louder than last match's one. So it was pretty soft. I know when you said soft, I didn't actually think it meant that bad. Pretty soft. But I know when you said
no, it wasn't too bad. It was just a little softer than what it usually is. No, it wasn't too bad. It was just a little softer. Yeah, nah. What it usually is. It should be.
Yeah, it's
live
live.
yet?
It's
Maybe.
Up.
Not sure. Alright. If I go silent for any period of time, it's because I am sick and blow my nose. Awesome.
So we're just waiting for them to do the weapon spawns. I didn't know it took that long. Hey, there we go. It's starting. Okay.
Alright. So we have Outbreak and the BushPigs going at it. King of the Hill Thrashball is the first map, which, interesting game type. It's not the greatest, but there's loads of room for loads and loads of room for checking it out. It's got some pretty decent weapons on there, I think. They've done the swaps wrong, just quietly.
Did they really?
Yeah.
Do you think they've even noticed?
Because I haven't updated that particular rule, that's alright, whatever works. Cool. So, off the bat we've got what are we going for? 2 of Outbreak up top, taking down the 1 member from BushPigs that went up top. 2 people in an ink for a top heavy setup, which, unless Outbreak choose to break that hill, is not really going to do anything that special. I'm not too sure what they're doing, to be honest. It seems... oh, there we go. We've got the break. Outbreak doing very, very, very well from their top control. It's unfortunate that the other team doesn't seem to be doing the hard yards at tapping that hill. Outbreak team down. See how the BushPigs are going. We've got a pretty solid setup going for them down low. Outbreak managing to take the break. Ooh, BushPigs doing work, 3 down. They're absolutely just annihilating this. Look at them on the hill for a quick cap, getting out of there and getting a solid, pretty reasonable setup in the middle of the arena. Let's see how this scoreboard goes. If we can get any kills with that, that'd be a good laugh.
That
right?
would be pretty funny, except everyone's already dead.
Good. I imagine this will be one of the harder hills to hold successfully. With all the smokes going on, I imagine it's probably quite easier just to get a cheeky break.
I think fire the attack. I don't like them for any reason.
See, okay, King of the Hill. King of the Hill's fantastic. It takes teamwork. See, look at this. Digi-Sith, hopefully. No, maybe not. That was a good effort by the BushPigs.
I'll take those.
It's silent there, right? It's silent.
Throwing smoke!
Yeah, no, I'm sorry. That was the sickness coming back. It's pretty bitchin'. Just quietly.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Out of curiosity, just because I cannot see your stream running at all.
Refresh,
Interesting.
man. Refresh.
Interesting.
If nothing works, just refresh.
Dude, I've just done that,
Oh,
man.
it's running. Okay. Okay. It's running.
Okay. Okay. Sweet. So it looks as though it is going to be moving up top based on the teams chilling out there. Top smoke. Alright. Outbreak are already holding a couple of players up there. They should get an easy cap, I'd imagine, and then if the BushPigs can manage to cap this back, I will be very, very surprised. Top control on this map is crucial, especially when the hill is up there. Look at that. Outbreak running pretty rampant. Ooh, good effort by Viliami, nearly getting in there. Unlucky, unlucky. Wow, they got the break, not for long. Outbreak quickly cleaned up and... Oh.
So what's your prediction for this one, Midnight?
For the match as a whole, I think Outbreak will take this. For this map, Outbreak will, I'm going to say 150 to 95. I don't think the BushPigs will get any more than that.
Bold prediction.
And I still can't see your stream.
Maybe just so that like you.
It's not working. Can't even see the chat.
Well, there's
Don't know what's going
people
on.
watching it. So you coming? They can hear you.
I'd like to be able to see what they're watching. Let's go. This hill here is... I think it's actually really good how Epic have decided to put a hill around something that's so difficult to capture. You can barely get into it. It's got loads of cover, it's very easy to defend, but at the same time easy to break if you can just get a foot in the ring, if you will. How about you, Mikester? What's your predictions for this?
Overall, I reckon Outbreak will take it. And this actual game as a whole, I reckon Outbreak will win King of the Hill. I'm not sure about actually point-wise, because I haven't really watched either team King of the Hill myself, so I'm not sure how good they are at it. Yeah, I reckon Outbreak's going to take it, but Billy has left, so smoke round, I'm guessing.
For the car!
Or not. I guess it is a smoke round.
Alright.
Good old smoke rounds, you know, where would the world be without them?
Cool. I'm going to take this time to figure out what the fuck is going on with the stream. Why can't I watch this?
And I'm going to take that time to press the +1 button for my scoreboard, which I forgot to do earlier.
You are on your Mikester channel, aren't you?
No,
Not something
no,
else?
I'm not. I'm on the Gears
You're
of War
not?
3 Competitive Australia channel.
Ah, that would explain
Yes,
everything.
yes.
But
Oh, I
tell me
posted a
this
thread. You're admin. You look at threads. That's your job.
It is my job to check out the threads, but I figured it'd be on yours. Busy tournament organising.
Yeah,
Just quietly.
Just quietly.
Okay, not really that sure what just went on there.
With who? With the actual game? The game ended because Billy
Yeah,
Army
why did we
left,
have a dropout?
and I don't know why
What?
they didn't just wait since they were doing a smoke round, but they did, so it doesn't matter. One round's already to Outbreak,
right.
as my awesome scoreboard already shows, so you know, it's all good.
Okay.
Waiting for it to start at midnight. Spectate. Midnight.
Cool.
Spectate.
Viewers. My bad. I got that shit covered. Spectators, viewers, if you will, what do you guys think is going to be the outcome of this match? Please fire that into the chat. I'm very, very interested in what you guys have to say. And let's see how round 2 of the King of Hill on Thrashball goes.
Well, we've got Tactical saying BushPigs will dominate, so...
Well, I'm just going to say it now, Tactical. Good on you. Good on you for, in my opinion, supporting the underdogs
It's
in
his
this.
team, so...
Thick and thin. Cool, why aren't we starting? Okay. Anyway, irrelevant.
It actually is really relevant.
Nah, no it isn't. We're going to move on. We're going to start discussing the upcoming game type, which will be next.
Okay, next is Team...
Which will be Team Deathmatch on Mercy. Which, to be honest, is going to be fantastic. It is a great map for that game type. Good power weapons, good map control, and I think it's going to be a really good one. This, on the other hand, is alright. As Rulemaker, expect some changes coming in the next week or two. There are going to be good changes for the best. There's going to be less of these not so great game types and more good quality ones.
That's good to hear.
Off the bat, let's see, what are we doing? Once again, we've got 2 of Outbreak going up top, 2 going down bottom, with the BushPigs conceding an early loss, which is going to mess with their plans. However, one of their players has spawned behind, and with the appropriate push, this could be Outbreak simply dominating this round. Taking control of the map off the get-go. BushPigs getting an unfortunate spawn up top, which really is not going to be helping them out, not doing them any favours. And based on how map control works, as long as Outbreak don't go up top, they're going to continue spawning up there. It's one of the unfortunate things about King of the Hill.
I don't like King of
Spawns
the
are
Hill.
very easily controlled. It is a wonderful game type. It is absolutely wonderful. There are a couple of things that a good team with observant players can control the spawns very easily. As I said in the first round, and I'm going to say it again, Outbreak are taking a very strong stance by taking control of the stage, if you will. They've got this covered. I think if they continue to hold this, they will take this hill for no loss, and they should be having an easy setup for the next hill wherever it may go. As you can see, the BushPigs are trying very, very difficult, very hard, if you will, to take over that hill, that stage which they have successfully. Outbreak already set up in the new hill, getting points on the board, getting a quick, easy cap, and showing that they're thinking in advance away from the BushPigs, which unfortunately are playing on the back foot, and that was due to an unlucky start.
Outbreak is just dominating. Midnight, you're not meant to go silent on me again. I'm guest, you're main.
Alright, okay. What I think Outbreak need to do is they need to chill off of spawn. They should work on getting a couple of kills, not so much going for this hill. I think it's a bit of a lost cause at this stage, and focusing on taking control of the new hill as it comes up. My guess at this stage is that the hill will go to either the red pillar or up top. Yeah, at this stage I think these are a lost cause. Based on how Outbreak is setting up top, I'm going to say that it's going to be at the smoke again, which we will see in a matter of seconds. And unfortunately for the BushPigs, Outbreak were well ahead of them. There's really not a lot that they're going to be able to do off of this hill, and if they don't do something quickly, Outbreak are going to win the map off of this hill. Right, we had some progress. BushPigs, where are they spawning? BushPigs spawning separate from each other. That's unfortunate. That's
Incoming smoke!
getting in there. BushPigs can get a couple of kills here, they will be pretty set. 3v2, 2v1, well done. That was, against all odds, a very, very good push.
Hey, well, it worked for them.
They managed to...
They were about to lose the game and they didn't lose it.
Going blue pillar. Blue pillar, there we go. Outbreak 7 seconds away from winning. BushPigs unlucky. They got the cat, they got some time, got people in the hill, but unfortunately Outbreak, with the dominant hand, can take it easy. They don't need to be so aggressive or manic. They can just take their time to deliver a pretty convincing win there.
So that map goes to Outbreak.
Okay. That was good. That was good. It's one showcase King of the Hill on Thrashball, which I've played a few games. I think it's actually a very good game type. It requires a huge amount of teamwork. And for the the attacking team, a bit of luck as well. We will be moving on until what? Team Deathmatch
on
Mercy. Far better map. Very good map control through the likes of the tower. However, with strong weapons down the bottom, such as the boom shot,
Don't care about scrims.
it really does give.
Yeah.
It balances
Do you
out.
happen to know who's hosting the next on BushPigs' behalf?
I would imagine Bearded.
Bearded is capped, to my knowledge.
Bearded will not be hosting them.
I think I got the invite there. Yep. It's from
This is
Bearded,
from-
but I'm guessing he's just inviting because I have him on my friends list. Okay, do you need an invite, Midnight? There you go. Well, I
I
sent you
got
one
it.
anyway.
I didn't mean to invite you. Oh, you didn't even get it. Never mind.
Okay, who do you think's gonna... What's your prediction for the next map, TDM on Mercy?
Okay, based on the layout of the map, I think we're going to see Outbreak send 2 to tower, 2 up to snipe, 2 down bottom, 1 grabbing ink, the other moving to a semi-aggressive position. Semi-aggressive position. BushPigs will counter that with a similar play, except I believe they will send 2 down bottom. 1 will grab ink, the other will play in a far more passive manner. The 2 up top will be passive aggressive, and I don't think that it's going to do too well for them off the bat. However, saying that, if the BushPigs can play a strat right, which they do have very good teamwork, so I do have good faith that they will be able to pull something off at the beginning, then their setup should be pretty solid on this map, and provided they can get some boom shots, then it should be a pretty good start.
Yeah, well, I'm hoping BushPigs take this one so that they can go to a tiebreaker, because it always makes things more interesting, and someone has lagged out again.
Yo, what are you doing after the game, Maxter?
Nothing at all.
You might be streaming another one.
I'm
if you're
always keen. Who's playing?
I'm not sure if we will be, but Clutch messaged Malice
Yeah,
a
when
little
I
while
was looking for
ago.
a game, yeah, I was in that party when he was messaging teams. So
Yep.
it will be Outbreak versus Malice. I'll need to get a different commentator then.
That'd be nice. You will. You will. Well, depends. You don't really need commentary. Sure, it's nice,
Yes, but if I can, I might as well.
sure you can manage it on your own.
Nah, I'm more of a guest commentator. I know my limits.
Lucius. Dave, mate, maybe you should
It
get
doesn't
in on
bother
it.
me. I can either get Lucius if he wants to. I can get Hayabusa because he's always keen. He was sort of a bit disappointed when he couldn't do this game because he was still busy. But I'll get whoever wants to do it. I'm more than keen.
Okay,
Now, who are we waiting for?
while we're waiting, I will go over some info that I can share about this upcoming tournament. It is now only a few weeks away. I have tips on how to calm Lewis. Lewis, I'm assuming your name's Lewis. I'm just going to call you that because it's easier. You're not going to get any tips from me. My commentary tonight is horrendous.
He's dying. He's dying from the plague. It's okay.
Yeah. Anyway, this tournament is going to be run in the next what? No, a little bit longer. A few weeks. Not too bad. Not too bad, not too far away now. I know a few of you have known about it for a long time, but that's alright. It will be run over a Friday, Saturday and Sunday. Friday night from 7 PM onwards, Saturday and Sunday from midday onwards. It will be structured in a pool play environment. There will be pools, Captain Obvious right here, that will be run through on Friday night and then finished off on Saturday. These will be used to get the teams down to a suitable number for a double elimination, and then from there on we will be seeing double elimination bracket that will go through and hopefully make for some good gears. It will be free to play. There will be prizes. At this stage the prizes, in my opinion, are looking pretty decent, but I'll let you guys be the judges to that when I make it official. And yeah, it's looking like it should be pretty good, should draw some new competition. And there are a few surprises that I have been working on which should be pretty exciting once they get through.
You don't want to comment on the surprises?
Surprises.
So, multiple. Okay.
Butch wants me to join a party.
Just go to game chat.
It's somewhat inappropriate, but okay, I'll be back shortly. You can fill the gap.
That's not good. I'm filling the gap. Okay. I'm going to go to game chat so I can hear what they're talking about.
I don't know, I think he might be having issues with his connection.
Hey, all good.
Dark Side want to give us a game after this. Would you guys be streaming that, or you gonna call it or not after this one?
I want to give you a game after this.
Is it all going well so far?
Yeah, it's alright. I'm not in the right frame of mind for commentating, but it's okay.
Good. How's the stream going?
I think they're alright. There's not much on.
And Toast shows the end with the... That's not never good. Let's see, who can I join? Who is... what is... frustrating. Yeah, this would have been the most simplest thing to do. What happened there, old Midnight, old buddy, old pal?
Cool. One of their guys couldn't connect by the sounds of it, so he had to restart his Xbox, and there that goes now. Vigilant Sonic, I think, is going to be where we're going.
I'm just joining the invites that I got.
Okay, now this is up and running again. I'll continue on about this tournament. You had a question, I can't remember what it was.
Any more information about the surprises? But good to know you stopped listening, that's always good.
I stopped listening because I got distracted. The prizes, I have... There will be some cash. It's... yeah. There are some cash prizes in there, which will be nice. It's always good to get some money for doing something that you enjoy doing, and hopefully it will give some of the good teams that extra motivation to practice and hopefully dethrone Legacy. I do think they're beatable, and I would love to beat them myself to take that competition, but we'll see how it goes.
That sounded like a challenge to me.
And for all those, I think there's 16 people in the stream now, there's been a lot of debate about the whole 4-person limit.
Yeah, I'm one of those people who was debating with it about that.
I have had so many messages about that. What a good time. To clarify any info about that, it is going to be a 4-person tournament. Teams will be allowed 1 substitute. But the substitute is only allowed to play if the other 4 players are not online. And if, say it's my team. My team's playing Malice, we've got our core 4, and one of us drops out mid-match. Unless extreme circumstances, we would either have to continue on 3v4 or not be able to get the sub in. Your sub is for in between matches. If I, say, have dinner and can only play 2 out of the 5 maps, then I need to forfeit my position in the team for that match. However, you aren't allowed to interchange players in or out as you go. It is all to be core 4 with 1 substitute. It will all be written down, it will be far neater. I wrote it up today, so...
That's going to be a bit confusing for some people, in my opinion. But it...
Based on
mostly because I was paying half attention to you then, but to pay back the favour.
That's right. It's mutual now. It's mutual.
But yeah, it once you put your announcement, everyone's going to understand.
Sweet. I will read it from what I've written, since people are asking. Oh no. I've lost it. Let's see, where is it at? Back. Here we go. Alright, so 1 substitute is allowed under the following conditions. The sub cannot play or have played in another team in the competition. This means if you're knocked out, you cannot be recognized as a potential substitute for another team. All substitutions must be made known to the referees and opposition prior to the commencement of a series. Series being a match. A substitution cannot be made during a series. If you know you must leave or depart soon, be prepared by making your substitution before or after a series. Any mid-series substitutions will result in a forfeit. A player, never mind, that's irrelevant. If all 4 core members of a team are online, then a team cannot use their substitute. This means you cannot chop and change your lineup. Your substitute is only to be used as an emergency replacement or last resort. If you break any of the above rules, if you will, then it may result in a forfeit. That hopefully will clear things up a little bit. But yeah.
Yeah, that was understandable. It's going to be a bit tricky for other teams like Malice and all that to pick a core 4 and a sub, but you know, everyone will work through it.
I think ultimately teams should, if teams are say going to go to a LAN, they should use that 4 players. There are teams such as, I suppose, such as Darkside as an example. They have Asian Pro, he's from New Zealand as well. He won't, it's unlikely that he'll be making the trip over. So I'm sorry, I got distracted by reading these comments. I will answer those questions in a second. But yeah, Darksided, for example, they've got a New Zealand player who probably won't make the trip. I think it would be better for them to use the people that, if ACL goes ahead and we do have LAN events, the 4 that we're likely to play in that. I know it sucks for anyone who does get cut or is only a substitute, but it's just going to be how it is. I will make a thread, Jaden. This is just a prelim talk.
It's better than
regarding
just being
this.
silent waiting for the game to start.
As for Dave, your question, the cash will be coming out of my pocket, and I'm not going to disclose the amount yet because I haven't decided it. I have a rough idea of how much I'm going to put into it, but we'll see. As for the other questions, other statements, Jaden, no, I'm not loaded. Lucius or Jake or Lewis, as I like to call you, if I was loaded, I would not be on a waterbed. Waterbeds are horrendous. Not at all. And my 10,000 laptop, is that like dollars or 10,000?
10,000
Have I gone through
cents.
10,000? Pretty extreme. Yeah, what is that? There's no value with that. If this was a maths exam, you would fail for not putting in the correct value. It could be 10,000 centimeters.
That
That'd be
is
a big
one
ass
big ass
laptop.
laptop.
Think about Homer in The Simpsons when he's dancing on that piano. That's how I type. It's like DDR, but extreme. But anyway, this... Jaden, I do not work for Sony. I used to, not anymore.
What's happening with this game? We've been waiting for like 15 minutes, I think.
Who are we missing? Who are we missing? We have Clutch, Deadly, Deathzone, and Swix, so they're all there. It's Billy.
That's, you know...
Okay, here we go. Why, whilst you guys are here, and all 16 of you are actively involved in this conversation, what would you guys like to see as prizes? I know I've asked this on Fiji
Really?
before,
I never
but
read that.
what do you people, what would you like to see as a prize for all this?
Now there's another player gone.
Inflatables with chocolate. Chocolate I can arrange. The rest, why would you want it inflatable? Wouldn't it pop? Just quietly. Too much pressure on it, pop. Unlucky.
And connection to the host has been lost. Have you gotten that one, Bingo? Guessing I have an invite somewhere. They're subbing and sub-hosting. Okay.
The reason I want to put in a good prize pool is because of some of the surprises I haven't announced. This should be relatively large-scale tournament, not just, ooh, strict nat. Without disclosing anything, this is probably going to be a lot bigger than, have more relevance to Gears of War Australia than you guys may think.
It's funny because I think I know where you're going with this, but I don't want to spoil anything.
If you think you know, you shouldn't spoil it, but feel free to talk to me outside of this and we can see what you think.
Fair enough. I will do that. Used organs from elderly people? Really? Really?
Damn straight. I need me a new liver, perhaps. Okay. But yes, anyway, prizes, I want to make this as attractive to newcomers as possible. Ideally, the more teams, the better, of course, but it will also mean that we can, in reality, just have a really good time. I've got a voice message, I'll be back.
But I really got to ask the question to Lucius, why would you want used organs from elderly people? That's just the weirdest prize I've ever heard of, ever. When is this game gonna start?
Okay,
I'm just gonna pop into game chat and just see what's going on.
Yeah, I don't know.
Okay. Now everything.
There we go. Oh, yeah.
Going back to party chat.
Let's start this out.
Alrighty.
I think I just jinxed myself when I did that, so now everything's ready.
Good. You should have done
I
that
reckon, eh?
ages ago. Yeah, spectating. Okay, so this is only match 2, Team Deathmatch Mercy. I'm excited, to be honest. I think this is going to be a far more entertaining watch than what we've just gone through.
I think it will be pretty entertaining. Team Deathmatch is always entertaining. King of the Hill does get a bit one-sided after times, if you get the right spots, like Thrashball and Top Control. I think this is the longest stream I've ever done. It's like just sitting here most of the time as well.
Stream Dark Side of SB, oh no, that wasn't you probably. Anyway, I reckon off the bat you should follow...
The overhead. That's what I usually do.
Oh yeah, overhead to start with, but when you tune back in I can go for one of the members of the BushPigs, possibly... Ooh. Maybe we should go for a Ray Tactical.
Yeah, that's what I was just about to say. He's the host now, and he's the the sub-in for the team, so he should be trying to get his team back up.
He should be all fresh, ready to go. Pumped, finally be called off the bench.
Well, I think he wanted to be on the bench, but
okay,
that's a different story.
Let's see how this goes. I'm predicting 2 and 2 from each team, with Outbreak being a little more aggressive off the push. So let's see. I was wrong. 3 and 1. Oh, with the BushPigs going right at... Oh no, that's Outbreak. Never mind. Right, 1 and 1. BushPigs have got Boom. Oh, well done.
Team to switch to keeps dying.
Okay. So what do we got? We got each team lost three players. Outbreak have map control. I feel that the BushPigs have far better control of the power weapons, having Boom. Where are we looking at players? Alright. Not gonna lie, this is different to how I expected it to be off the bat. I thought it would be a bit more aggressive, a bit more of a bit less camping, if you will. I think it would be wise for the BushPigs to possibly make a push. They've got an ink grenade, they've got the boom shot, clutch tags nades perhaps, I'm not sure, I wasn't watching.
In my opinion, I think the guy with the boom shot should do something. He has ink and boom shot. He could have got an easy kill or two.
Hey. I think they really just need to make a push for that map control. The boom's not up for another probably a minute and a half. Oh wait. Probably a minute 20. Well done. Oh. Head zone. Head zone going. Should have died. Should have died, but that's okay. Well done to them. Okay, Outbreak. They now have top control with the boom. They've got a sniper, or almost going to have a sniper. They've got sniper and boom up top, a fully fresh boom. BushPigs really, they're in a tough spot.
The lives are pretty even though. 9-8
This is going to be
in favour of BushPigs.
It is. Lucia's team deathmatch is a very, very mixed bag, if you will. It's very entertaining, provided the teams make it entertaining.
I know the game.
Well done to the BushPigs for luring out all 3 boom shots without a single kill. Huge waste on Outbreak's pass, that should have been at least 2. Oh, clutch, nearly down.
Just soaking
Five
bullets like he normally does.
So we've still got 3 controlling the tower from Outbreak, 2 people from BushPigs are holding frags.
Cog style.
Excellent!
Throwing ink!
Let's grabs the boom.
Okay. Sorry about
Are
that.
you dying again? Like,
Yeah, it's quietly.
Incoming smoke!
I get where you're coming from with that, Lewis. Execution is a fast-paced game type, but I don't think it is as a whole. Clutch, making good use of the boom shot.
Good to go.
TDM can be fast-paced. It just depends on like the team. Like, what was it? Yesterday's game, Malice Legacy. That was a pretty good game for TDM.
I wouldn't say it was a good game.
The pace.
We got absolutely annihilated, but the pace was fantastic. But Had it been a one team versus another team environment rather than one team versus bots, then that would be my team being the bots there. Clutch. Oh, well.
So, since we're waiting, what is the rule if the time does run out?
In this, it would just mean the draw.
They'd have 3. Oh, gonna make things easy, is it?
It's, as a whole, is a far better rule having that in there. Based on how Outbreak seem to be going with the BushPigs. Wow, I can't believe that traded. BushPigs losing 5 lives to Outbreak 2 has taken the lead away from them. Oh, clutch. You were anxious there. Yo, Outbreak need to deal to this one guy who is not in the inside, he's just chilling by the library. If they can get him before he gets back in, then... Oh, that was... Oh, wow. Good work by Outbreak. Bring this match to be a little bit more fast-paced again.
Only 2 left. First round.
No.
And first round. Outbreak.
Walking garbage. Do you
Alright, that was good.
easily? Prove to me that you are locust.
Let's see how this round 2 goes. I still think that teams should do a 2-2 push, but let's see how it
They
goes.
seem to be mimicking each other.
Up 3-1 each. 4. Outbreak getting the foot in the door up the top, and
Revive me!
Outbreak winning the top. Very well done by them. They should be pretty clear to get the boom shot now. Oh, missed the opportunity, I feel. But nonetheless, Outbreak once again taking control of the map. Deadly getting unlucky, losing the boom, and Clutch missing a weapon pickup headshot, which is unfortunate on his part. Outbreak goes out of the first minute. 11-9. It's going to be another bit of a stalemate, I feel, from here.
Revive
Well, it seems to be going at a more calm pace than last round, so that's always a good sign.
I think Outbreak is playing a lot more aggressive at this, and I think it's going to help them. BushPigs have hosts. They should hopefully have utilized it a little bit more.
Revive me!
Suicidal boom shot, that did not help Outbreak at all.
Incoming grenade!
Couple of good frags by Swix. And we're, what, 2 minutes in, and it's now 7-4. Not a lot has changed. Not a lot has changed at all.
Thanks! Incoming smoke! Oh, yeah!
Target my mark.
Commentary had kind of
Revive me!
Midnight's probably dying, so he's only got to play. It's all good. It's all
I'm
good.
sorry.
To those viewers, he's only going to be dying in a short while, short matter of minutes.
Alright. BushPigs have got one boom shot left.
Back to the fray.
They're just chilling back at spawn. Not really doing a great deal. Clutch has gone absolutely off for Outbreak. He
I'll trade you.
is kind of single-handedly carrying them. It is good teamwork overall, but he's doing very, very well. And I think this is going to be the end result. I think this will be the last of 2 maps.
One spotted.
Outbreak winning them both relatively convincingly. Yeah, no, I'm somewhat at a loss of what to say. Both teams are just
Both
chilling.
teams seem to have set themselves up.
No one really wants to do anything.
I don't think Outbreak wants to lose the
They
lead,
just-
and BushPigs don't want to lose lives.
Well, BushPigs I can understand. Outbreak, I think if they made a tactical push they could do. Oh, tactical.
He does get taken.
Good job on Unlucky. That was a very good effort of getting up there and getting one
He
up.
took the second guy out as well. One more shot. And he was taken out.
Incoming smoke! Nice.
Outbreak, I feel, will just chill back from now on. They've got no reason to rush. They're almost at their last respawn, and I don't think it's worth them.
Well, Outbreak now has all the power weapons, so they're going to be doing something.
They
All they need now is the Gorgon.
I would have thought. There we go.
Excellent.
Ooh. 2v4.
Incoming.
Oh, unlucky. Unlucky.
And victory goes to Outbreak after that very long TDM game.
You lost. To heal.
That was good. That was good. I think that both teams did play well. Outbreak played better, of course, they won, but BushPigs did put up a relatively decent fight throughout things. It was definitely a closer match on Team Deathmatch. They did very... Still playing the last one, apparently. Alright, we can do that.
Sweet. And then the viewers are asking for the post-match interview. So, guess we're going to be doing that too. What's your prediction for this one, Midnight? Figuring that it's execution, you know, the most standard, the most close.
Okay, Execution Hotel. Let's see. I think we'll see a far more prominent run inside. I think Outbreak will send 3 inside, 2 to the sniper, 1 through the middle with 1 through the front door. BushPigs, I honestly have no idea what they're going to do. I would hope that they would run a similar strat.
Not many teams go for the digger.
Possibly. That's going to change soon. Going to be a boom again. But
it's going to make the whole strat different.
either way, possibly. It's hard. It's really, this map is difficult. You have a digger out there, no one's going to use it. Boom. No one goes to sniper. Maybe I'll put a torque, we'll see. But yeah, either way, back on track. I think if the BushPigs off this first round go for a, hopefully none of them are listening, and hopefully Outbreak don't think I'm trying to give them the edge. Not that it really matters at this stage, but what we need, what the BushPigs need to do is go for an aggressive push off the bat. They need to do something that is slightly unorthodox, something that they wouldn't normally do, just to, I suppose, throw Outbreak off guard and make them play slightly differently in the second round.
Just to correct you earlier, both teams are listening in, so you know there's a player, at least a player on each team listening. So that contradicts what you were saying earlier.
That's alright, I don't mind if they listen. What are we looking at?
Revive me!
Outbreak going to work. They did what I told the BushPigs to do by the looks of it, which, whew, I'm sorry guys.
You're just too smart. Maybe they, you know, they were going to do that anyway. Maybe it just wasn't because of you.
Let's see what they do this round. They're going, both teams doing the same, following the same strat.
Incoming smoke!
I'm...
Target my mark!
Interesting. BushPigs are all playing as mirror, as I just realised. That's... Oh, unlucky. Unlucky at the end there.
Weaker than you. They deserve to die. You must defeat them.
But yeah, it's a more exciting game than TDM.
Okay, what do we got off the bat?
Still the same by the looks of it.
This... I feel Outbreak, don't know, Outbreak are doing something slightly different. Both teams are doing something slightly different, which is interesting enough. I was going to say from the beginning, I feel the BushPigs should have changed up their strat a bit. What they're doing now doesn't seem to be working all that well, but
Incoming smoke!
that's purely from a spectator's point of view.
Human spotted! Ground walking
3-1,
garbage.
3-0 to
Do you
Outbreak.
concede so easily? Prove to me that
Okay, BushPigs, I hope you guys are listening, change it up. Just do it. Do something different. Everyone go for digger, I don't know. Ah. See, okay. They did
They're
something
going for
different.
digger.
So did Outbreak. Tactical needs to watch his back. I feel a team kill. No. Oh. Alright. Who do we have left on we've got Bearded Rex with the digger. Unfortunately the digger.
Surprised he didn't get a kill then.
What? Oh. Unlucky. Unlucky.
For your queen.
He doesn't manage to clutch, but clutch was dead anyway, so it doesn't really matter. 4-0. Do you reckon BushPigs can get around?
Alright. Based on how they're playing, no. I think Outbreak are quite strong on this map. I think I've played them a couple of times and they've done very well. I am looking at the overhead right now and I don't know what. I've got no idea what's going on. Oh. Oh, there we go. Look at that.
Some pretty good nades by Ray Tactical.
Host incendiary. You cannot touch that.
Target my
I
mark.
still think he would have got him even if he wasn't host.
And now I'm busting out the pun because I can. Clutch. Will you go clutch? Come on. Let's see how this goes. Up against host Lancer.
One
There
less to
goes
pollute
your
our-
Clutch is not clutch.
BushPigs not getting around because they just got around.
Good. Sweet. BushPigs, you're gonna lose this one as well. See if that happens. See if this makes it.
See if they can just get more rounds, you know, make it'll be funny if they end up winning it as well. Just to rub it into you even more.
Oh, that's right. Right. I'd like that. I'd like a bit of change. Cool. Indoors, we've got, oh, clutch is down. BushPigs, team kill, that did not help the cause at all. Nothing about that was good. Except for the kill, but...
Oh, the flank didn't work.
Sonic!
Nice!
Oh, that could have been a 1v1. Go for it, mate, before he comes behind you. Go and pick up ammo.
Oh, both.
Wow, one shot down. Woo! Alright. Feels good.
That's game over. All 3 maps.
But this does not end here.
And now midnight. Are we doing that post-interview thing?
If you've got some questions, go ahead. If
Yeah, I don't
not,
have no
well,
questions,
yeah. Alright.
no. That's. I guess that's game. That's game over. So midnight has no questions.
I've got no questions, I'm sorry
Okay,
guys.
I got no questions, so that is match over. Thanks for watching. There might be a stream later on if more teams decide to play, but I'll post a post on the thread if that does happen. Thanks for watching.
So guys, thanks for listening. Sorry it was a little crusty on my part, but yeah, all the best. We'll see you guys soon.